Yo guys, what is going on? Pokemon Fetish here, and look what we got here today. Oh boy. So there's 3 boxes back from PSA today. So excited to finally have these in my hands. They graded them on Friday and shipped them out. I'm just now getting them here on Tuesday. And boy, oh boy, am I excited. I do know the grades. And I think it'd be even more insane if I didn't know the grades at first and then I got them, because these grades are on freaking crack, you guys. Like, pretty freaking crazy grades, I would say so myself. So I don't know where we're actually starting out in this pile here, but looks like we got some Japanese cards going on to start things off. So, oh yeah, these are some good ones right here. So this card right here, Team Rocket's Mimikyu from the deck kit. This is actually the very first one graded in the world, and I have pictures to prove it. So I will be actually putting these on sale online, because it goes great with, hey, that's not, I think they mixed up my cards just ever so slightly, because my next card is not the Pikachu. So there's the Mimikyu, I guess you call it, which is Pop 1 at the moment. Soon to be Pop 1000, I'm sure. Next up, we got the Best of XY Mega Lucario Full Art. Look at that card. Look at the neato-ness of that. That's pretty sick. Next up, we've got a Gem 10 Expansion 20th Anniversary from CP6. The Charizard. Oh, wow, that's got a nasty glare from the window. So try not to aim my cards facing that way. Here's my pack pulled full art Umbreon that I got out of a one of those sealed Mario, not the Mario ones, but I can't even remember. Oh yeah, it was the team Grunt, the Team Skull Grunt packs. I ended up pulling this out of there, and that got a 10. I was pretty happy about that card. I'll be keeping that one for sure. Go in my Umbreon collection. Next up, we got this beautiful, beautiful Dragonite card. I love this card. It's so sweet. Oh, man, they're kind of loose in there. Loose, kind of wobbling around in there. So we got the Mega Tokyo Pikachu XY promo. Pretty cool. Pretty simplistic card. Ended up getting that with one of my poncho-wearing Pikachu boxes that I had bought. So we got a Mega Charizard 10 from the 20th anniversary as well. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. So looks like we're on our Japanese run. So this is a pretty cool one. This is definitely going to be one that's up for sale for you guys that collect Charizards. This is actually an unlimited Advent of Arceus, which is a pretty nice looking card right there. I pack pulled this out of a box a couple years ago, and I just finally got around to grading it. So, oh yes, this is a happy day right here. This is so staying in my collection. I love this card right here. It's just got such epic artwork. I don't know what the heck happened to my Pikachu. Where the heck's my other Japanese card at? Pikachu better be hiding in one of these boxes somewhere. So here we have, I don't know what this card is. Oh yes, this is our regraded Suicune EX that the Water Emperor sent to me, that I cracked out of the case. Still relentless to know why it got a 9. Really have no idea. Maybe there's like a scratch in the hollow somewhere that looks really bad. Maybe it's pop control. I don't know. But the back of this card really, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, look at the back. I don't know. I'd definitely deem that as a gem in my opinion. I don't know why they keep giving it a second time. This came back as a 9, which is poop. These are not mine, so we got a Near Mint to Mint 8 Metal Energy. Pretty sure that the centering has something to do with that one. Those are Pokenar. Let's start off Pokenar's cards there. I got a Mint 9 on the Blissey. I'm kind of surprised that this one did get a 9 on it. I think that there was like a couple small scratches in it. Take a peek at the back of it. I mean, it's fairly clean. Like, it's a pretty good looking card. I'm just kind of surprised that some of these came back. Oh, I guess there is some print lines coming up through the top side of the card up there. Pretty light looking though. Pretty nice card right there. This is Unlimited Dark Tyranitar. This is also his card as well. It's a pretty nice looking card. This is probably the Heracross. So there he goes, a Mint 9 Heracross. I mean, even a Mint 9 on this card is tough to get. See, the only problem with it really is some small spots of wear up there at the top. Pretty nice card. My hands are still kind of hot, so you might be noticing like a little bit of fog because I just got out of the shower. So we got a Murkrow. The other card's getting kind of foggy when I touch it with my thumb. That was a Gem 10 Murkrow from that was Neo Revelation. I don't even think I even graded that one myself just yet either. I like the artwork on it. It's a pretty cool looking card. I won't lie. I love Neo Revelation. They're just top notch, baby, top notch. I think that we're moving back into my cards here. Here's a good one. Lugia, Gem Mint 10 from the Neo Revelation. Speaking of Neo Revelation, beautiful card right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Love some of those non-holo cards. Are just fan-freaking-tastic. Got a Balloonberry. I think this one's... It says it's Pop 2 on the PSA Pop Report. I could have sworn Zach said this was Pop 2 like months ago, and it's still Pop 2 after I graded one, so there might be two different spots for Neo Revelation cards. Pretty nice looking card there. Super Potion, which got the Mint 9. Look over the back of it. It might have been just like simply put, it could just be the centering. Still a very nice looking card. This was a regrade. I guess that'll just be staying a 9. Oh well, stuff happens. Next up, got a pretty nice looking card right there as well. Look at that. Gem Mint 10 Blaine's Charizard. This is actually like the second, I think the third one I've graded in a 10 since I've started doing PSA. So that's pretty awesome. I cannot lie. So, onward to box number 2 here. Opening these all just completely out of order. I'm completely fine with that. Oh, come on, man. I hate the packing tape that they use on this stuff. It's so secure. I mean, even hard for my knife to cut. And my knife's pretty sharp, too, so... I'll set that down. Oh, I think I found my Pikachu. So we got another Japanese card randomly inserted. Yep, here we are. Ash's Pikachu GX. This is the very first Ash's Pikachu GX PSA 10 in the world. I have a feeling it might actually fetch a little bit more just because it is Pop 1 and it's the very first one ever graded. So that's pretty awesome. Hopefully it'll go to a nice home. Next up we got a Butterfree, scored a Mint 9. Totally sucks. There's just like a little bit of edge wear down here in the corner. Probably a little bit of scratchies, you know, the usual. That's how those cards tend to go. So I think like pretty much every single card that I've shown you guys so far, except for like a few of them. I think that was the first 9 that's mine. Crazy, right? Even though I know a lot of them are Japanese, but oh, would you look at that frickin' beauty? Oh man, Gem Mint 10 Shining Mewtwo. Freaking amazing card. Can't say that I don't love that. Beautiful. Next up, we've got Lieutenant Surge's Raichu Gem Mint 10. Remember that the cards that I sent were so good looking on the backs. Oh yeah, this was a really good one right here. This one was a regrade, and I found it absolutely insane that they did not give it a PSA 10 the first time around anyways, because this card was damn good looking when I graded it. So this is the number 10 Meganium Holo from Neo Genesis. This is a pretty hard one to get. It is a lower pop. I'm thinking that's why they refused to give it the 10 that it deserved the first time around. It is a good looking card. The condition of it's pretty immaculate in my opinion. So we got our Charizard from Crystal Guardians, Mint 9. It's a beautiful card right there. It's just got that stupid print line. Got a couple nicks on the back as well. Alright, moving along. We got this Cosmofoil Machamp from the 2-player CD-ROM, so it says. I'm just kind of surprised this one did come back as a 9. I think it was like yeah, it was completely flawless on the back. Like, it was so smooth and good looking on the back. I think the centering was probably what got it, because it is a little bit off left to right. Next up, got a Gem Mint 10 Sceptile EX from Crystal Guardians. I've been doing pretty well with a lot of the EX cards, actually. Can't lie. I always find these really good looking EX cards. This is a pretty freaking awesome grade right here as well. We got the Rocket Scyther EX Gem Mint 10. This card just always hid from me for so long, and I finally graded one myself. It was the last one I needed for over a year. And there it is, Gem Mint 10. Next up, oh yeah, so we're getting into some of these good old-fashioned Legendary Collection reverses. We got a Gem Mint 10 Psyduck. Super dope. Next up, we got this Dugong. It's got a really, really small spot of edging down there, but that's pretty much it. But this one actually did still achieve a 10. Remember, guys, just because there's a small nick on the back of a card does not mean that it can't not still get a 10. If the rest of the card is absolutely flawless everywhere else, it's not really going to get dinged like that. You know, I mean, it does depend from grader to grader, of course, but if there's no scratches in the hollow and the rest of the card looks flawless everywhere else, it's not going to get dinged down to a 9. It's easy as you think that it would. I don't know which card this is. Oh, that's just a piece of dust. I thought there was edgeware on the top of my card. I was about to say. So we got a Celebi Gem Mint 10 from Neo Revelation. This was a definite 10 deserving card. That's freaking amazing. So glad that graded the 10. Got a Dark Gyarados. Scored a Gem Mint 10 as well from Team Rocket. Got a Hypno. This is actually a duplicate, so I will be looking to sell that, or maybe even, probably not trade it, probably just sell it. I would say trade it for a different PSA 10 from that set that I might need. This is also another duplicate as well. Sandslash Gem Mint 10. Pretty happy to get a lot of these cards, man. I love Legendary Collection. It's the best. It's one of the best. This is something I'm also very happy to see come back as a Gem Mint 10. I had to regrade this once because God knows why it came back a 9. I mean, this card was definitely easily gem worthy when I sent it in the first time, and they're like, nope, sorry, card's perfect. Come on, PSA, get it together. All right, so got a EX Power Keepers Charizard Mint 9. Figured I'd just do a nice little Charizard run, grading some Charizards, you know, for you guys. Mainly also to make some money back on my cards as well. So we got a Jirachi Mint 9. I was kind of thinking this one would have came back at 10, but there is some vertical lines going through the top side right there. So that's probably why it came back as a 9. Next up, we got a Grimer. Got the Gem Mint 10. That's awesome. And the last card out of this box here is the Pidgeotto. This one's great, dude. I love this card right here. I like getting the rares from base set and Gem Mint 10. That's awesome. Pidgeotto. All right, moving on. We got our last box ready to cut open here. All right. Open this bad boy right on up. Box number 3, fully loaded. silly paper in there we don't need. All right. Kicking things off with this box with a Porygon 2 Gem Mint card from Neo Revelation. First edition. This is a great card. Love it. Fan-freaking-tastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. There's going to be a lot more Legendary Collection cards coming through here as well. So we got another Dark Vaporeon. Oh, that's a little weird. I don't like how they did that. See how they did the tag on there? This is my old one. This is a newer one. This is, I like that they put it down below, not next to the name. It's kind of stupid. Reverse foe. Reverse foo. It's dumb. Next up, we got my Metal Energy that I graded as well, which was a lot better centered than my bros, but I figured I'd give that one a shot. And to my surprise, it still came back as a 9. I'm pretty sure that there's definitely some scratches in the foil, because that's how these cards come back out of packs, just because there's so much hollow on it to get damaged. It's crazy. So we got Erica's Venusaur. This one scored a 9 as well, definitely for some vertical pack scratches that was on it, unfortunately. So we got, oh man, look at that beautiful artwork right there. Neo Revelation Suicune Gem Mint 10 right there. It's gorgeous. Next up, we got the Entei EX from Team Magma versus Team Aqua. Pretty cool looking Gem Mint 10 right there. Nice. It's very nice. Oh yeah, this is something I was very happy about right here, was the Doug Trio First Edition Gem Mint 10. Very, very glad to get this as well. Of course, as you guys know, this is a pretty expensive card. I'm very glad to have it, so I could sell it to one of you guys that need it, because I'll be the only one up on eBay with that. Okay, good. I'm so glad this said Mint 9. I was like, there's a couple fat nicks down there in the corner and up here. So this is, you know, General Mint 9 on the back. Glad that this Caterpie came back on Mint 9, because this was like the last card that I needed to actually grade the complete set. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is a freaking amazing one right here. I bought this off of a guy named Lord Pokemon off somewhere off in another country. I forgot where he said he was from. But I am so glad this came back. I spent $40 shipped just to get this card. So I am not going to complain. Like Gengar PSA 10, I think this card's like a pop 3 or something like this. So that card right there, that's freaking epic. Next up, we got the Gyarados. They got a Gem Mint 10 as well. This is definitely, I think, a pop 3 as well. A few of these cards are really low pop, so pretty freaking cool, if I do say so myself. Got another really nice looking card there. Got Brock's Ninetales, a Gem Mint 10 from Gym Challenge. Then we got this. Oh man, I love this card right here. Ampharos EX from EX Dragon, Gem Mint 10. Look at the coloring on this thing. Crazy freaking awesome card. I feel like my light, is my camera like foggy? There we go, I think. For some reason my lens looked a little foggy or something. It's happened before. My lens gets foggy and then the picture looks kind of dim. Might have just been my imagination. So we got the Haunter. They got a Gem Mint 10 as well, which is awesome. Put that right next to that Gengar there. Too bad I didn't have Ghastly to go along with it. That sucks, but I cannot complain. So we got Beedrill Gem Mint 10. I love this card right here. Once again, another rare from base set. Great looking cards for sure. Can't say no to these cards. This really sucks. The Execute got a Mint 9. I was really hoping to sell this to my bro Gem Mint Pokemon, which needs one, and I already have one, so it would have been a duplicate, and I'm pretty sure that was the last one that I had to grade. So, Slowpoke, mint 9. So that right there, folks, that card right there closes out my PSA 9 to 10 Legendary Collection Reverse Holo set. So, pretty happy about that. We got this really cool Dark Electrode Reverse Holo from Team Rocket Returns. Look at that. That's a freaking sweet card right there, if I do say so myself. Down to the last 2 cards. We've got an Executor Gem Mint 10 rare. Which is freaking awesome. I think I've got 51. After I counted, I think I had 51 Reverse Holo Legendary Collection PSA 10s out of 110. So I'm doing pretty good. And then we got a Misty's Golduck mint 9. So that's how we close this video off. Out of all those 10s, we wind up getting this one random 9, and it so happens to be at the end of the video. So a lot of this stuff will be for sale. I guess just pay attention to my eBay page and stuff like that. And I guess you'll see. You'll have to wait and see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Peace.